Deep within the ancient forests of Eldarion, where towering silver-barked trees whispered secrets of 1,000 years, the elves prepared for a union unlike any other. Aelthar, a young and noble elf with piercing emerald eyes and hair like spun gold, had been promised to Lady Serenya, a princess of a distant elven kingdom. Their families decreed it necessary to strengthen alliances, yet both harbored hearts untouched by such politics. Aelthar's thoughts were restless, filled with curiosity about life beyond tradition, while Serenya's gaze often wandered toward the unknown. The elders spoke of lineage, honor, and the sanctity of ancient rituals, but in their quiet moments, the young couple felt the stirrings of destiny pressing them in unexpected ways. That evening, as the silver moon cast delicate patterns through the canopy, a mysterious visitor arrived. A wandering elf named Eltharion, known for his wisdom and rebellious streak. He carried a message. True union is not born of obligation, but of heart and courage. Choose wisely, or tradition will claim what should belong to the soul. Both Aelthar and Serenya felt a shiver down their spines. It was as if the forest itself awaited the impossible choice they were about to make. For days following the visitor's arrival, the young elves wandered the glimmering groves in secret. They spoke of dreams unspoken, laughter never shared with elders, and desires that defied the strict hierarchies of their people. Aelthar confessed that while he respected duty, his heart longed for freedom, a love forged by choice, not decree. Serenya, equally bold, admitted that she had seen glimpses of a life unbound by protocol, a life where laughter, not obligation, guided her steps. Among the silvered leaves, their hands brushed and a spark ignited, fragile yet undeniable. The forest seemed to lean closer, watching silently as if holding its breath. Eldarion itself hummed with anticipation. Every stream, every leaf, carried the echo of possibilities. But with love came fear. What if defying tradition meant exile, dishonor, or worse? Yet neither could unhear the call of the heart. In secret, they began to plan, weaving a tapestry of rebellion that would challenge centuries of rigid elven law. Word of their hesitation reached the elders faster than the wind could carry it. High in the ancient Hall of Stars, Erindor, the eldest and most severe, summoned the couple. His eyes, grey as storm clouds, scanned them with a mixture of sorrow and fury. "Aelthar, Serenya," he intoned, "love alone cannot bind kingdoms. You are to marry for honor, for the people, not for whim or fancy. Any deviation will bring shame upon your houses and darkness upon our lands." The weight of his words pressed upon their shoulders, heavy as stone. But instead of fear, determination gleamed in their eyes. They realized that what was written in stars was often a guideline, not an unbreakable law. As Erindor left, the echo of his voice lingered in the hall, a reminder of the peril they were about to embrace. And yet, amid the shadows of doubt, their hearts beat in unison, plotting a path where love might conquer tradition itself. Under the silvery glow of the moon, Aelthar and Serenya met in the hidden Moonlit Glade, a sacred place forbidden to most elves. The trees arched like protective guardians, their leaves sparkling with faint magical light. Here, words flowed easily, hearts opened, and secrets spilled like rippling water. They discussed not only their feelings, but the world beyond Eldarion, the festivals, the music of distant lands, and the simple joys of choice. Eltharion joined them sometimes, offering counsel wrapped in riddles. A heart that fears nothing can ignite even the coldest of stars. As nights passed, their courage grew. Love had taken root, deep and unyielding, as strong as the ancient oaks themselves. They devised a plan, a wedding that would not honor convention, yet would honor their hearts, challenging the elders while keeping the essence of their people intact. Every whispered promise, every stolen glance, fueled a fire that would illuminate the path of defiance. The elders, sensing the subtle rebellion, sent emissaries to watch the young couple, testing their resolve. Aelthar and Serenya faced scrutiny at every turn. Rituals, lessons in protocol, and public appearances designed to remind them of duty. Yet every challenge only drew them closer. They learned the power of shared secret smiles, the language of hands brushing in fleeting moments, and the strength born from risking everything together. Even as the council tightened its grip, the Moonlit Glade offered solace, a reminder that love could exist beyond the confines of tradition. They practiced courage, patience, and subtle defiance, honing the skills necessary for the day when choice would finally outweigh command. The night of their first bold defiance arrived. In the grand hall of Eldarion, during a celebration of lineage and past alliances, Aelthar and Serenya appeared not as obedient heirs, but as a pair united in secret strength. Their hands brushed above the ceremonial table, their eyes locked, sending a silent declaration across the gathered assembly. Whispers rose like sparks in a dry forest as the elders watched, tension coiling like a serpent. In that moment, the couple understood the cost of rebellion, disapproval, exile, perhaps even magical sanctions. Yet for the first time, their love was no longer a secret, but a force that challenged centuries of rigid rules. Secretly, they prepared a ceremony unlike any Eldarion had witnessed. Lytherin helped craft enchantments to protect them from interference, while Serenya wove garlands of moonflowers, symbols of purity and courage. Elthar carved vows into silver ribbons that shimmered under starlight. Each step was meticulous, each choice deliberate. Their love had become a careful dance. One part passion, one part strategy, one part courage. Every elf who learned of their plans faced a dilemma: defy tradition alongside them or remain loyal to outdated decrees. The forest itself seemed to conspire in their favor, offering hidden paths, gentle breezes, and soft luminescent light to cloak their movements from prying eyes. Finally, beneath the full moon, in the heart of the Moonlit Glade, Elthar and Serenya exchanged vows that honored neither politics nor protocol, but something far greater: the truth of their hearts. Silver ribbons wound through their hair, candles flickered with enchanted fire, and the trees themselves seemed to bow in silent witness. Lytherin chanted an ancient blessing, one lost to most elves, weaving protection and courage into the air. As they kissed, shadows and light intertwined, a visual manifestation of rebellion and devotion. It was a wedding both forbidden and transcendent, a celebration of love over law, of heart over hierarchy. The morning brought whispers of astonishment and fury. Elders debated whether the young couple's actions would bring ruin or a new era. Some advocated punishment, others, secretly inspired, began questioning old traditions. Aelthar and Serenya, shielded by magic and courage, walked through the glade, hands entwined, their hearts beating freely. Though danger lingered, so did hope. Their union had planted seeds of love, of freedom, of change, that would ripple through Eldarion for generations to come. Years passed, yet the story of the wedding remained immortal. Aelthar and Serenya became symbols, not just of romance, but of bravery, defiance, and heart-led choice. Their descendants honored both tradition and love, inspired by a couple who refused to surrender their souls to rigid destiny. Songs echoed in the forest, recounting the union that defied rules, inspiring young elves to seek their own paths and listen to the whispers of their hearts. The Moonlit Glade became a sacred site of remembrance and celebration, a testament to the power of choice, courage, and love, unbound by convention. If you were captivated by the story of Elthar and Serenya, don't forget to subscribe to Elven Hearts for more tales of love, rebellion, and the magical world of elves. Hit the like button if you believe in love that defies tradition, and comment below, what would you risk for your heart's desire? Turn on notifications so you never miss a journey into enchanted realms.